teachers are going to be doing some kind of college readiness parts here and there. So, yes, take that with you. Yes.
About music.
Whoever your 7th period is. And then you'll get those back from me in the morning. Yes.
Oh, because you're going to be
This should last us about 3 weeks. I mean, and then you think about in the 3 weeks, we still have a lot of different activities mixed up in there. So about 3 weeks, maybe a little bit more, depending on how quickly we move. A week and a half? Okay, well, let us teachers get back with one another, and then I will update you. But from what I know, about 3 weeks is how long it should last. All right, so I'm going to give you all copies of your report cards. These are going to stay in your folder, but right now you need them out. You also need something to write on, something to write with, so we can figure out your overall GPA. Now, does overall mean just right now?
No.
No, it doesn't. So we got a lot of work to do.
Stop.
Maria, Maddie. Robert.
Like right after this class is over. Just run down.
This plan. Look. Yes, I can tell you and. Huh? No, I don't.
I said and.
Because every time I do something, she'll either email my mom or something. She do none of that. Some things she put it in wrong.
Miss Turner, what's up? In your class, you said you put that grade in what you did.
What happened?
Nothing.
Miss Turner didn't change.
All right, guys, give me 5. Sounds like about 4. I need all 5. Still kind of like 4.5. I need all 5. Thank you. All right. Since this is a copy, you can write on it. Since it's a copy, y'all ready in the back, Ariana? You can write on your copy. Now, you're probably going to have to write the point value for each grade on there. I'll put that back up on the board like we did on yesterday.
I didn't get mine. Me either.
Okay, I'll get it for you. Hang on, let me put this up and then I'll get you your copy. All right, so for every A that you have. Now remember,
It's
an A
4 points.
is anything in the 90 range, right? And so we got, how many points was that?
4.
Remember? 4. Good. Unless, what's the exception to that rule?
80 average.
Unless you have a, what kind of class? A pre-AP class. Now, if you've got a pre-AP class, we're going to say that for pre-AP, instead of getting a 4.8, you're going to get, no, 5 points. Remember, 1 point higher. Okay, for B, Kendrick, how many points for B? 3.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like pre-AP classes?
I'll come look at your schedule. I'll come look at your. Okay, then I'll come over. I'll help you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Unless you got pre-AP, then how much is a B?
4.
4. Okay, y'all got it. All right. And for C,
2.
2 points. Unless it's a pre-AP class, then you get 3.
I want to take off
Okay, so we're going to do this in steps and stages. The first thing I need you to do, since we are not just doing GPA for the 5th, 6 weeks, because I know that that's pretty much what we're focused on, is that very last 6 weeks. That's not what we're doing. We're finding your GPA for overall. Like, what is your GPA? What is your grade point average from the beginning of the time that you spent here in Sioux Crouch up until the 5th, 6th week? So we're going to take into account all 5, 6 weeks that have already passed. So I want you to start at the first 6 weeks. Start at the first 6 weeks. And go ahead and look at your grades and just write down next to your grade, what point value is that grade?
What you mean?
Starting with the first